Go cards. Go cards. Oh, wait. On this one, it has to be. Is it reversed? This is it, right? Hey, guys. Welcome back to the PreWrap. Virtual edition. We're not in the same room. Sad. But we're back for
It's our first virtual episode.
first ever episode 11. The women's tournament starts today. So we're going to be doing our little bracket predictions, and we have a CBA update finally after our entire months and months of just being like, well, we'll see. It dropped on Wednesday. So it's finally happened. So I guess we'll kick it off with the CBA update. On Wednesday, I woke up at 4 because my friend was going to the airport
at 4 because you felt something.
4 in the
felt
morning.
something in the water.
Oh yeah.
Seismic shift
I was
in the world.
No, I literally she was like, I'm going to the airport. I was like, bye. And I was like, immediately awoken. So
crazy.
Just after,
That's
I
insane.
think I saw that it was over 100 hours at the table, the negotiation table. They had been locked in that room for a week, over a week.
Well, also when you think about it, the players opted out of the previous CBA in October 2024.
Yeah.
And then everything expired in October 2025, and then they continued to blow past all the extensions, and then free agency froze. And so it's literally been
It's been over 100
years.
hours of it's been over 100 hours of the marathon
The
negotiations,
marathon,
but this
yeah,
has
yeah.
been it feels like
Years
been
and
so much
decades.
longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Last week we said, will we have a deal by the time we are at our next step? And we do! Yay!
No Nebraska hat for this week.
Yeah, for once. I'm
Nebraska hat is
about
the
to do my
dunce
bracket
cap.
predictions, and then I'll be back to
Yeah, exactly. You get,
correct.
10 minutes of no Nebraska hat.
Yeah. I'm honestly shocked. I'm gonna be honest. Sorry, also, just to get it out there, I have bronchitis right now. But so I'm sorry if I sound like a robot. But I really didn't think that this was gonna happen. I wasn't convinced last week. I think I said something like, I don't know. But the terms of the deal are good in my view. I think they're really good. I have them up if you want me to read them off.
You were right about the percentage, the gross percentage. You were exactly right about it.
So
I think you said 20%.
Yeah.
I think so. I think I said if I were them, I would go for a lower gross over a higher net. So
Wait, so
Yeah,
are
it's-
these terms, these are not fully finalized, it's just what's coming out so far. Okay, cool.
exactly. So these still need to be they still need to finalize
Right.
more I think, but it seems like it's more finer details.
It's like a verbal, there's a verbal agreement. Okay.
Yeah. But they've come to a 7 million salary cap. 1,400,000 supermax salary.
Which
is-
also, oh, sorry, I was just going to say.
No, go ahead.
Apparently, by the end of the deal, the salary cap is projected to exceed 10 million by the end of the
Wow.
life of the CBA. So it'll increase
That's awesome.
too. Continue.
Okay. 600,000 average salary, which is just I
That's
can't even
crazy.
believe that.
Who was the highest paid
crazy.
player last year?
Ooh,
Is it
good
Stewie?
question. I think it might have been Stewie.
That would be my
Ooh,
guess.
this is
Yeah.
2025 cap hit rankings, #1 Kelsey Mitchell.
Oh, really?
Oh, good for her.
But so
Yeah, that's
Kelsey,
awesome.
according to the spot track, says her salary was under $300,000, and so
Yeah, I
if
think
the
the max was 250 or 220 or
that's just
something.
Yeah.
crazy jumps for the minimum being $300,000.
I know.
well, the
I can't
Supermax
believe
would
that.
be- and all these major stars that deserve a supermax are about to be free agents, so you're probably going to see a lot of like $1.4 million contracts coming in.
Yeah, it's amazing. So yeah, and then Lucy said so $300,000 minimum salary, which is just the craziest jump from like 77 grand,
Yeah.
It's
night and day.
crazy.
20% of gross league and team revenue. And then there's like improved family planning and parental leave benefits. Obviously, if you weren't living under a rock, you know, and you have been listening to us, you know that the thing that's been stopping them from coming to a deal, at least according to reports, has been a gross league salary versus a net league salary. So I personally think that they made the right call. Keep the season going, take a lower gross revenue than they were initially asking for, but stood firm that they wanted gross revenue.
Yeah.
I think that they made the right call there.
The gross revenue represents a lot more than just, I don't know, than just like more money too.
The money,
Because
yeah.
it's one that it's going to grow over the life of the deal, but then two, the fact that they get the money out of the entire pot, like you were saying, instead of just like after the league expenses, that means that the league has to be transparent with them about how much money
Exactly.
they're making every year. And so like keeping the books open to them, I think is also really important, that they get to see how well they're doing in the league that they're growing themselves. So I think that's also a really interesting part of it.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's like in my mind, sorry, my voice cracked. In my mind, like that was the part that I know I've been the person that's kind of been like, okay, we're talking about like a lot of money, and it's like hard for me to get up in arms about like so much money. But the thing that I felt like very, very principled about as like a person who is like kind of grossed out by like excessive wealth in that way, like the thing that got me riled up was this idea of like we're gonna not structure our league to pay you in the same way that we're gonna structure our league to pay men. That like to me inexcusable. So
Totally.
so I think this is like a huge, 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 huge step.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agree.
Absolutely.
It's so
What
exciting.
about, I have questions for you guys. Do you think well, this feels pretty obvious, but do you think it was worth the wait? Who do you think is gonna, like, who benefits the most from this in your eyes? And then do you think this puts pressure on, like, other up-and-coming women's leagues to sort of, like, match the gross revenue structure going forward?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I agree. Wait, what was the first one of the three?
Oh, if it was worth, like, all
Oh,
the wait and
definitely.
the holdout.
Definitely. I think your point
Yeah.
about like it representing something more too is such a big part of it. Like for other women's leagues, the fact that like though these women were like really standing strong and there was like this big show of unity and also like to your question of like who stands to benefit most. I don't know. I feel like the rookies that are now going
Yeah.
to be making $300,000 minimum compared to like nothing, especially because like the life cycle of an average WNBA player, like not not over a decade, like way below that. So I feel like being able to make that amount of money is just like a transformational. That word has been everywhere. It's transformational, but like really it is. So I feel
Yeah.
like for those players, it's really
I definitely agree. And I think especially because you see so many rookies, I mean, all respect to them, but you see so many rookies come into this league and then not
yeah.
make rosters for a couple years just because the league is so small. So making 300 grand versus like 77 grand that's like a gobsmacking difference. And it puts people in a position where like they can set themselves up and support themselves in a totally different way than they could with so little.
They
Like
also have the two developmental players added on top of the roster,
right.
like in top of the 12-player roster. So I think that adds to your point about like giving more opportunity. And that just helps like the teams in general, because if somebody gets injured, or like because they don't
Yeah.
have like a G League or like things like that
Right.
that they can just like pull players up from.
I know, and we see it all the time. It's like somebody like tears their Achilles, or someone like goes out for a season, and then they're bringing in these people, and like
And you just
some of
have to
these
be
rookies who
ready.
you're like who got cut in the preseason, you're like, oh my gosh, they're back.
They're
Like,
back.
and you they just yeah, like Catherine said, like you just have to stay ready, but you don't have the money or the infrastructure around you to do that a lot of the time,
Mm,
or like that's why we see so many of these players like continuing to go back to their undergrad to train. Like
mm,
so I think this is just such a this is huge. To me, like that's who I'm the happiest for. I also think that like an average salary of 600 grand, that's in I like can't I'm like so excited about that. That's in
I
like
know.
that's so much money like for a middle tier player. Like that's
Hmm.
amazing. That's amazing.
Just in
Wow.
women's sports, like I never would have thought we would have been hearing a number like that.
Yeah.
I
It's
know.
so crazy. Did you see
I
the
know.
stud buds posting being like, "We're gonna be the first millionaires in our family"?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
That
see,
is
like
like
that could make me
so
cry.
cute. And like yeah, just
I
like
know.
the fact that like these players will be able to start like building generational wealth and like
Oh my
Yes.
God.
support their families. Like, oh, it's so like it's like so much deeper than just
Yeah.
like
That can make me emotional because I feel like especially like this population of players like or like that generation of players dealt with so much to even get to like
hmm
get into basketball in the first
yeah.
place, like especially like the stud buds. I know like Courtney Williams is from like I think it's like I don't want to say the wrong place, but it's like the rural South. You know what I mean? Like I think I read in one of her player Tribune like essays that she's like one of the first people in her family to even go to college, something like that. I don't know if I'm
Hmm.
butchering that, but I don't know. Like these these people like this these people deserve this money. Like the people
Yeah.
who are getting this money deserve this money.
Yeah.
Um, it's just so amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's awesome. And the season is not impacted.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Okay,
crazy.
I almost feel misled.
What?
I know,
You were got it.
Catherine, you said this like off screen. You were like, "Oh, it was definitely a negotiating tactic." Like,
Right.
yeah, it is. But it's like, and then I remember I said something last episode about like, okay, what is the difference between coming to terms like what was the deadline that it was like
March
March
10th.
10th?
And
March
I
then
was
you
like,
10th,
have
yeah.
what's
6 days later.
I was
Yeah.
like, what's the difference between coming to a deal like on 5 p.m. on March 10th versus like 8 in the morning on March 11th? Like they're saying,
Right.
I don't think I understand, but I still like bought into it. I was like, oh my God. Like,
I'm so
but
stressed.
I was like,
But I
I'm
think
so
that's what it was.
stressed.
It was more for the public than it was for them. Like, because
Yeah.
they didn't care. They waited an extra
We did
10
that.
days
Yeah.
to get it done.
Right. So now
Yeah.
we have expansion draft. March Madness has
Hmm.
already started.
Oh my
Hmm.
God.
We have the college draft. There's so much that has happened, but I guess it's
And
gonna
free agency is
free
gonna
agency.
start. I was
Yeah,
We're
looking
gonna
at
have
the
so much
list.
to talk about, you guys. We're
Wait,
gonna have so much to talk about.
it's gonna be crazy. Let me find this list that I was looking at
it's so
of
crazy. It's
free
we're
agents.
running it.
It's gonna blow your mind. Okay, this is the list. This is a player scheduled to become unrestricted free agents next month: Asia Wilson, Brianna Stewart, Sabrina
Like
Ionescu,
everybody.
Kelsey Plum, Nafisa Collier, Jewel Lloyd, Ka Copper, Enrique, Jackie Young, Kelsey Mitchell, Sophie Cunningham, Emma Misaman, Gabby Williams, and Satu Sabali. Like, that's a crazy.
All stars. Just like that's just the all-star game. Like,
Like,
like, are
what?
you kidding me? Saying the first person to come out of your mouth, Asia Wilson, is insane.
I mean, this is.
Do
I
you really think
wonder.
she'll go somewhere else though?
No, she's
No,
not
I
gonna leave
No.
Becky, and
think
she's not gonna leave Vegas.
Supermax. Yeah, she'll get
Yeah, they're
her.
gonna sign her to a supermax. I don't know if are most of these where are most of these players gonna go.
I don't know. Do you
I
think
don't
Enrique's
also see
gonna leave the
Kelsey
wing?
Mitchell leaving. Yeah, I
Yeah.
could see Enrique leaving the Wings. Is Jackie
Mhm.
Young gonna leave the Aces?
Right.
Is Jewel Lloyd gonna leave the Aces?
I know,
Sabrina
Jewel
gonna
Lloyd's been
resign
hopping
with
around.
the Liberty?
Who's to
She would almost stay
say?
with the Liberty, right? But she has a new
She's been there her
coach.
whole career.
Yeah.
That's true. I feel like she's been there her whole career, but I feel like they've made some decisions lately
You could
that,
look
to
at the
be
market.
honest, I look at it and I'm like, what the hell, you guys? What are we doing?
Yeah,
Like,
and like Kelsey Plum signed with the Sparks, and like the Sparks obviously didn't have a good season, so
yeah,
she could go somewhere else.
I'm
So
so. I wonder how many of these people think about like market over or versus success and like how they weigh those. Um, that's because obviously, like, I mean, when Kayla went to Indiana, then after her rookie season, we saw literally half the league go to Indiana to play with her.
right, right,
So I
exactly.
feel like I think I'm most curious to see what happens in these expansion drafts.
I think
I'm
it's
so
also
excited for these
difficult
new
now
teams.
because there's more money involved too, like
Yeah.
just in general.
Do you think
So,
one of these Liberty players would want to go to Toronto? Like because of San Bernardo, or like it wouldn't?
Mm.
oh yeah,
Right.
because of Sandy. Imagine if Sabrina signed
Right, like
Okay, and also I remember Brianna Stewart, like her big thing for going to New York, or what she talked about was like, this is where my family is. Like, I'm ready to be closer to home, like all this stuff. Toronto is not that far.
yeah,
Toronto
Yeah,
is very, very close.
yeah, it's true.
that's a
But
little
then it's
more.
also like you're taking on the risk of the expansion draft, and you just don't know like what you're gonna
Yeah,
get. I feel like, which is hard.
I know.
it's gonna be crazy.
But
It's
So
gonna
I
be
excited.
also
like
wonder. Oh, I was just gonna say, I wonder if more, this was like maybe more when we were talking about CBA and money stuff, but I wonder if more like international players are gonna want to come and play in the W now that the salaries are raised. You know what I mean? Like it makes it a more attractive league for
yeah.
people overseas,
I feel like
perhaps.
there's already been such a kind of influx of international players, so I feel like this would only make that number go up.
More,
Yeah, I think
yeah,
what I've heard over and over again is like the WNBA is like the best league with the best players. Like
right,
it's more like the draw up until this point, I guess, has always been
exactly.
like pride. It's always been
Yeah,
like I can I deserve to be here because I'm the best. Like
yeah, it's
and
not
I
about
want
the
to play with
money.
the best. And now I think it's about both. It can be about
Yeah,
both,
yeah.
which is really, really cool.
Yeah. Wow. Just growing, 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 growing.
When do you think the season actually would have been impacted? Like,
Ooh, good
what
question.
day down the line do you think if they had reached a deal like 2 days from now, next week, when do you think it would have been?
I want to
No,
We actually
April.
are cutting into the
well,
season.
I want to be like, well, surely next week, but I'm like, maybe not because I thought like this week it
I
would have
feel
been
like
impacted.
April 1st, maybe.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
at that point, what are you gonna do? Like, because training
Yeah.
camp's in like two and a
Less,
half
yeah.
weeks, and you have no like you haven't done free agency or the expansion drafts or anything like
How
that.
long is
Like,
training camp usually?
ooh, like it's not that long, like a couple weeks, because
No.
the season starts May 8th.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
It's like a
Do you
Friday.
think they like I think at that point too, ultimately they could have just like cut into training camp and started the
Yeah,
season on time anyway.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and just let it be like kind of a mess.
Yeah.
Like
No
everyone's
one
kind of
knows
like,
how to
oh, I
play
guess
together
we're
at
Yeah.
playing
all.
together for the first time at our home
All the
opener.
yeah.
Here's
Everybody's
the
moving. Yeah.
ball.
It's a
Oh
mess.
God, that's kind of what it was like. I feel um, like watching, like Angel Reese and like her first season, and also like thinking about all those players because you like get drafted and then you just get dropped into a team
Immediately
like
dropped in.
Yeah.
Caitlyn too. Like they were just like
Mhm.
we have never played together, and now
Mhm.
we're playing in with the in like the toughest league in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well,
Exciting.
exciting, and I can't believe we finally get to say that there's a CBA, a new
I
CBA.
know.
yeah,
We've just
that
been
this
batting
episode
around the
caption is
idea of
gonna
it.
hit
Hmm.
I know.
Huge CBA update.
Yay, and the All-Star Game in
Huge.
Chicago with us.
I know. Yeah.
I
We'll
think.
be reporting live. I'm just manifesting.
Wait, that's so amazing.
We have to get credentialed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let's bracket.
Yes, I was just
Who
gonna say
wants to
that.
go first?
Okay.
You go, say.
I made more than one.
Oh.
So
one.
I
Showing
think
us. Do you have an upset bracket?
I think I will. I think I want to talk about my upset bracket,
Yeah.
but
It's more
I'm
fun.
afraid.
It's
I
so
feel like
boring,
okay.
so
You're what?
my bracket is so boring. So
I know.
Well, my bracket.
I was getting bored. Like that's the thing. I was like making it, and I was getting bored. So
I want to see
the
who we all put for the finals so bad. Don't say. I want it to be
my upset bracket, the biggest upset that I have on there. Can you guess? Well, there's two big upsets.
Okay, wait. Let me look at my bracket and see.
is it
Okay.
is it like a heart thing? Like is it Louisville related?
Which
No.
which
I
region
I
is it
do.
in?
Arguably, you
It's
could
all
say
right.
that it's Louisville related because I do have Louisville going to the Elite Eight, but
Is it
I didn't take them further
is
than
it
that.
UCLA?
Wait,
It
which
has to do with
region is
UCLA,
it?
yeah.
First it has to do with UCLA. Wait,
It
those
has
are
to do
Oh yeah.
Regional
Did you
2,
do
and
like?
there's
Oh,
another
you
one
did
in
it.
Regional 4.
You did.
Okay,
You did the UCLA LSU
you
upset
have LSU
yeah.
or
I
US.
think if there I think that this is like a crazy game because I think you LSU, if anyone is going to upset a number one seed, it's LSU. And
Yeah.
personally, I think that uh, UCLA has been somewhat untested for a very long time. And I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see
Your
if that is
voice
like
for a very long
very
time.
long time. Um, I think like this also will tell us a lot. I mean, they're playing Ole Miss right before then,
Yeah.
so who also upsets a lot of people.
Yeah.
So,
City.
but ultimately, I think if I had to pick one of the two to upset UCLA, I would pick LSU. Okay, so this is just really boring. I do have Kentucky beating West Virginia, but this is my boring bracket. But I have the other upset that I put on my other bracket that I can't find right now for some reason is Georgia upsetting Iowa.
I can see that.
Yeah,
And I
put
also,
that in.
on my upset bracket, took Michigan State over Oklahoma.
Oh,
I
really?
think I did that too, actually, to be honest, in my regular bracket.
Yeah. Everything else I think is pretty straightforward. I think UNC, this one was hard for me if I'm being honest. The Maryland,
Yeah.
North Carolina.
But I was kind of like, ugh, I have to take UNC.
I kind of felt that ACC. I felt that ACC pride in there.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
my bias definitely showed. And then I did also take Syracuse over Iowa State. This is a
Wow.
very interesting game to me.
Yeah.
And I don't know how I feel about, maybe this is also my ACC bias showing. I think this will tell us a little bit about both the Big 12 and the ACC and if the committee was right or how right
Yeah.
they were to
Yeah.
value one over the other
Yeah,
by the end of the
totally.
season.
I feel like in those games with with seats that are that close like that, it's more revealing of like the committee than necessarily the play.
I
Like,
know.
the game itself. It's interesting to see how they rank them.
Um,
Yep.
I also, another upset that I took in my upset bracket was Clemson and USC. I think Clemson is going to win over USC because
I think so too.
they beat Duke. Like they have a high
Yeah.
ceiling.
Well, just also with USC's the way that USC has played this year, I would put more of my money on Clemson.
There's no. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe I'm gonna update my bracket to make it more
I also
interesting.
kind of feel like
now,
Washington
but-
over TCU is a bit of an upset, Sydney.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Kinda, yeah.
I don't think I remembered putting that. Now that I'm kind of surprised to
Good
see
thing
that
you're
right
looking
now.
at this
But
before the 12:15 deadline or whatever it is today.
I know. The 12, I know.
She
I
did
guess
it
I
in her
didn't
6th
realize.
fever haze.
Yeah, guys,
Yeah,
yesterday I was
right.
in a feverish state. I was
Choosing
Yeah.
whatever.
I
You
was
can't even trust
shaking.
this bracket.
Yeah, don't even look at it. Yeah, I took. Oh, I already talked about this. Also, Louisville and Michigan.
I
I think
know.
that's going to be a very interesting
I
game.
know. I think I took Louisville too, but honestly, only because I want Michigan to win for actually this is kind of like both of you. Actually, I can't
Choose.
go right either way with saying who I want to win because it's actually kind of like a hometown
It's
game for
personal.
both of you.
It
Yeah,
It's
it's a personal game.
personal. Lucy and
But
I
I
are
was
not
kind of
going
like,
to talk to each
If
other
if I
that
put
day.
Michigan, they're gonna lose, like, and then like,
I
and
I
then Lucy's
I
gonna be
said
sad.
this earlier, but I put Michigan just because I think I was ruling with my heart. But I think kind of like deep down, I think Louisville's gonna win. I was like, should I put them? And I was like, no, I'm just gonna I have to go with Michigan.
Your
You know,
chat's gonna
every time I say
be
it, they lose.
crazy that day.
I know.
Going off. I also really struggled with this NC State Tennessee game.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And I still am not super convinced
I put
that I
NC
made the right choice.
I put NC State too.
You did?
But I
Okay.
kind of think now Tennessee's gonna win because
Really?
surely they're not gonna go out in the first round. I feel like they're technically the lower seed, right?
They
But
are.
I don't think it would be an
The
upset.
record they finished with is not good.
Yeah,
I
they're
know.
just not a
But
big
NC
squad.
State had such a struggle bus season too.
I think
Yeah,
they're
it's
both
true.
coming off of bad endings to their season.
Yeah.
No one's really
Yeah.
on the up, so it's kind of who knows.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so let me get my ish in order because I don't know. I thought my bracket. Maybe I just didn't submit. This button right here is unfamiliar to me until this point.
Do it. Submit it.
Submit. No, I need to fix it up. I need to fix it up.
Okay, okay, okay.
Obviously, I have UConn winning everything.
Yep.
So,
I
well,
didn't even say that who I had winning,
it's
but
like
I think.
you don't even need
We
it.
don't even need to say it.
Oh
I
my
have Iowa
God.
State winning here. So I was like, surely like Audie Crooks and Co aren't gonna go out in the first round, but I
I
think like,
agree.
but we'll see. I have UNC obviously. I feel like they've
Avi.
had a good end to their season, like a fairly good strong end. And then I almost didn't choose Notre Dame to win this game, but
They've had some big like they upset Louisville. They had a
Yeah.
nice little.
I was
I think they
thinking
were
that.
riding on the bubble and then like really asserted themselves in like
yeah,
I
towards the end
also
of their
kinda
season.
like. I think Hannah Hidalgo can like beat Fairfield. You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
I
like,
know.
because that's
By
usually how it
herself.
I
goes.
agree.
She carries most of the games, and that's a game that I
Yeah.
think she can carry.
Yeah, I
I'm really
do.
curious
That's why I
about
chose
this
them
Ohio State
ultimately.
game.
Yeah, then I have
Mhm.
moved to Ohio State.
Ohio
I have
State.
Vanderbilt.
I don't-
Indy,
You what?
Oh,
Do you think
just
Notre
that
Dame?
game in general.
I don't know. I have Andy losing to UConn. Sorry, Shea Ralph. It's like a UConn off. No matter who wins, UConn wins because Shea Ralph is.
Yeah, it all goes back.
It all goes back to Gino. But I don't really think UConn's gonna struggle here. I was like, could it be like? I mean, I don't know.
Kind of like UConn Michigan regular
Right.
season game.
yeah. Also, like looking at UConn's. Oh wait, I missed that last part. I'm just gonna say what I'm saying anyway. Sorry, my brain's like half connected. Looking at UConn's like journey to get there. If you scroll up, I'm like, I don't really think anybody's gonna.
Challenge them.
They're not. Yeah,
Yeah. No, I agree.
I
It's
like
funny
North
'cause-
Carolina. Not happening.
No.
No way.
Blow out,
Like
blow
I'm
out,
so
blow out.
sorry.
The close game that they had against Michigan, I'm like that. The way that Michigan ended their season, that's not the
Yeah.
Michigan team that would give UConn a run for their money. But I'm just like, how did that game even happen?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think if they had met, even if that Michigan team like still doing well had met like later UConn, I feel like it would have been
It
more
would have been
blowout.
close. Yeah.
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 Down
Okay.
here I have USC
Oh,
winning.
you put
I
USC.
was like, I'm gonna put the battle of the reals um here.
The
I
Battle of
had
the
Clemson at first,
USCs.
and the battle of the which ones? The real USC. I had Clemson at first, and then I went back and changed it. So
Oh.
hope my little
What
mini.
what made you change it? Just vibes?
It was fully vibe based. I thought about the Duke game, but then I thought about the meeting again in the ACC tournament, and I was like, I'm just gonna choose USC and Jazzy Davidson. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go with them for at least one game, and then I think they're gonna lose, obviously. And I have Oklahoma winning. So let's see.
Okay. And then you also have
Not super I
TCU.
do have TCU. I have Iowa,
Okay.
but I think TCU is gonna beat Iowa. So I have TCU all
I
the way up
agree.
here, but not this one's not super interesting. Over here, like none of it is interesting, to be honest. I was pretty safe with Texas. I think
You think West Virginia is gonna? I know I've been so high on West Virginia, but as soon as I
yes,
see them against Kentucky, I'm like,
I saw that in your
no,
bracket. I was like,
Kentucky's winning.
interesting. I was
I
like,
I honestly
Well,
I feel like
yeah.
but no go.
Oh no, they have Tiani Key back, you guys. Like, who knows? Anything could happen.
who
Yeah,
knows? It might even
I
be
think that'll be
UConn.
This is the team that upset LSU. Like, this is the team that upset LSU. So we
I
don't know.
I feel like this area, this part of my bracket, I feel like has the biggest chance to not send the number one, not the UCLA. I
Yeah.
know you're
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
hate,
You think
but
Texas? There's too
I
much going on in the Texas
Whoa.
section.
even though they won the
Mm.
SEC tournament, I just feel like to me, I don't know. I feel like it's the most dangerous. Like,
Okay.
Yeah. I
because I
could see
feel
a
like it
lot
could
of
be.
upsets on this side.
I
Or
feel
not
like I can
upsets,
see
just like you
Louisville.
don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I can see
I
Louisville
know.
making it tough for them, even though I chose Michigan.
Yeah.
But
I think that Alabama, I'm gonna be honest, that Alabama Louisville game, it's gonna give me nightmares. I'm so afraid
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
They're like
Definitely.
sweating.
like any SEC team that has like big upsets
Yeah,
on their record. I'm just like, please
it's dangerous.
don't make them play my teams.
Let's see. I have Princeton winning, and then like that's my old. These are my little. Oh, I have Ole Miss, but then I have them losing to UCLA.
Yeah.
Duke, LSU. I have LSU losing to UCLA. I just don't think. I don't think they're going to beat UCLA if they have to meet up.
Okay.
So that's why all
We'll
my
see.
my final four is one seeds. So boring, but I just feel like it's gonna happen. And if it doesn't, it's gonna be Texas that's not there.
I feel
Wow,
like your
okay.
prediction is so generous.
I know. I was a little bit stressed. I was like, I feel like UCLA like might come out like swinging this tournament. Like, I mean, they also could get blown out by like 50. I gave them a little something. So that's my final.
I like handled my bracket, so here it is.
Oh,
See.
we all have different like.
She did a
Okay.
hand. She did
I
a.
like downloaded it and then I did it. Okay, so I have, let's see, it's pretty much the same. Like UConn, North Carolina, UConn.
You guys don't think that Notre Dame has any chance of upsetting Ohio State?
I think they have a chance, but
I think
there's a
also I
chance,
don't think they're
but-
going to.
And even if they do, I think Vandy's gonna take them. And then I put Vandy
Yeah.
down for sure. Versus
Yeah.
Ohio State. I think Vandy's gonna beat that game. What were you gonna say?
How close do you think the Vandy UConn game's going to be, if it happens?
Oof. Ooh. I mean,
Master against the apprentice.
Literally.
yeah. What if it's randomly close? Like I feel like
That's-
Vandy has a better chance of having like the UConn sort of Michigan game regular season than like
Yeah.
any other.
Yeah,
Then maybe UCLA does too, but
Who else
I
knows
don't
the
know, you
secrets?
guys.
I feel
I
like
think-
maybe, and then like cut
Yeah.
cut cut to the game, it's like blowout.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it, and I'm like trying to imagine their bigs going against Sarah Strong, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
Anybody going
there's
against
no
Sarah Strong.
chance.
I just don't. I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised, especially after watching like them lose in the SEC tournament. I'm just like,
If they shut
I
down
don't
the
think.
Lakes, like
Yeah,
wraps, and they definitely could.
There's no
So.
way.
yeah. If anyone in the country can, it's who is on. It's Sarah Strong and
Amazing.
KK Arnold.
And KK. Yeah, KK is amazing.
That's her defending.
Yeah.
Okay, you can cut that
out. South Carolina, I had Clemson go over USC. I put Michigan State over Oklahoma, which is maybe controversial. Nothing. Oh, and I put Georgia. Oh wait, no, I didn't. I won it. I think in one of my brackets, not this one, I put Georgia over Iowa. I could kind of see that upset.
I could see that happening.
totally
Yeah.
And TCU over Iowa.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. UCLA for sure. Ole Miss. I also put Ole Miss over Minnesota. Do we think like Duke Baylor is kind of an interesting game or not really?
I think that is.
I think
Yeah,
it could be,
right.
but I think Duke is gonna win.
I think Baylor has like Baylor's one of those teams that has like a high ceiling, low floor. Like
I feel like Baylor, towards the end of their season, they kind of were going down.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
they
that's true.
didn't really trend the right way.
Yeah.
So but I do think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be like a walk in the park for Duke.
No.
I don't think so either. But I did put Duke ultimately.
Yeah.
And then I did put LSU over Duke.
What do you think LSU's chances are for upsetting UCLA?
Ooh, I mean,
I was gonna ask like
ugh. I mean, isn't this
because look
their
at who
side of the
UCLA is
spectrum?
playing before that game.
Yeah.
They're playing Ole Miss, who upsets people all the time, like
Right.
in the SEC, and then they're playing LSU, who upsets people all the time in the SEC.
True, their path.
Those are brutal games to go in to play before having to go to the Final Four and play Texas.
And then
Totally.
UConn.
That's insane.
I feel like it's going to be one of those games where it's like we're going to see pretty fast whether UCLA has a handle on it or not, because I also feel like that's also kind of the way that UCLA plays. Like you either know if it's going to be a game that they kind of have control of or they don't. But I put UCLA.
Yeah.
Right.
Everything else was pretty standard. I did put Louisville over Michigan, West Virginia. And then, yeah, same, Lucy. The Final Four is all one seeds. But I also just agree. I feel like the gap this year between those, like, top four teams was just, like, so much bigger. Like,
Yeah.
just so
Yeah.
big compared
So
to, like,
It's hard to
everyone else.
It's hard to not see them. It's hard to not see them.
It's hard to
all in the
pick
Final
any
Four.
team over them. And then the gap between like
Yes.
UConn and other
Everyone
number
else.
ones. I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a subset. It's like
But
UConn, and then it's like
what if
2,
there's
3,
like a
4.
crazy upset and they lose? Like, I mean, not before the Final Four, obviously, but like,
UConn, they get upset.
I don't think they're gonna lose to South Carolina though.
Ooh, who would they lose to? They're not going to lose to South Carolina. It's going to be a repeat of the championship game. It's crazy that South Carolina has to meet
dang.
them. It's actually kind of crazy that they have to meet before the championship game.
Yeah,
They have to.
Uh-huh.
yeah, I don't know.
You know what I think is really interesting?
What?
Because the committee like organizes it's like chess, and they try to make as many people who have like beef meet. They did not put TCU and Notre Dame
Oh,
in the same region, right?
Yeah.
no, they're
Yeah,
not
they're in,
in the same region.
which
It would have.
I think
They're not
that
good.
is very that's unlike them.
They weren't being messy.
Yeah.
I know, that's unlike them.
What if they
Like
think the beef is squashed? What if they have insider intel that the beef is squashed? They're like,
the beef is not squashed.
no, and even if it was,
And-
Trust
it would
me.
still be.
And we know Lucy and I have
Yeah.
people on the inside sources.
Literally.
But
Which will protect, but the beef is not.
yeah, we're not.
squashed.
We know the beef is not squashed, and my like evidence to support this is every single time Haley Van Lith played in the NCAA tournament, she had after she transferred from Louisville, she had to play Louisville in order to advance.
Yeah.
That's like their thing. That's what they do. But
Yeah.
I know. So I don't really know. I was really surprised to see that TCU and Notre Dame aren't playing. Or don't have to.
Maybe they're like, we know
aren't
this
on
is-
track to play each other.
They're not going to meet. Because
I was gonna
they got-
say maybe they're kind of like I know Notre Dame's not gonna make it past like the second round.
yeah.
Maybe.
They would have had to put them like here and here.
Guys, I don't know. I wouldn't be like gobsmacked if Notre Dame upset Ohio State. I wouldn't be.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
we'll
we
see.
can all go like
I wouldn't be either, but then I feel like would be like the last like juice that they had in the tank, and then it would be like
Oh yeah.
over.
After that, they don't have enough to sustain that.
no, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be
Okay.
crazy, or it'll be super straightforward, and all the number one seeds will be in the Final Four as we predicted.
I know.
Now I feel like our like college and like pro takes have flipped where it's like every week after CBA we'll be like, well, I guess we'll see, and now for like college we're like, I guess we'll just have to wait and find out what happens.
I know.
It'll be, like crazy. I mean, it's starting like soon. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
I know. In like a few hours.
Yeah.
Oh my god! It's the best time of the year, you guys. It's the best time of the
Christmas,
year.
baby, it's Christmas.
I know it really is.
And do CBA, like, wow. Can't believe this is my life. This is my life.
Can't believe this is my life.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
I think that UCLA has the toughest path to a Final Four. Lucy thinks Texas has the toughest path to a Final Four.
Ooh, good question.
It's not-
Catherine,
I don't know
who
if
do
it's
you
like their
think has the
toughest
toughest path to a Final
I think
Four?
they'll lose, maybe.
Ooh. Honestly, you guys, I think it's got to be UConn. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
I kind of feel like South
What do you
Carolina
think
has
about
like
that?
such an easy path,
I know. I kind of was looking.
which is funny because it's like they didn't win the SEC championship, and everyone was like, "Well, now they have to play in Sacramento." But it's kind of like,
They're like,
this
we'll
is,
take
like-
it.
yeah, right, exactly.
With
It's
this
easy.
squad, yeah.
I don't
would
see any
say-
of these teams beating them.
No,
No.
No way.
Ugh, I mean, I kind of think UCLA. I'm gonna have to go with you, Sydney. I think Texas is second to UCLA in terms of like the hardest path to the Final Four, because Ole Miss and LSU, or if it's Ole Miss, or if you have to play Duke, like
Yeah.
either one is
That's
really
insane.
tough.
No, I'll
Ole
concede.
Miss-
Their path is objectively the hardest based on who they have to play, but I feel like
You think-
they're not going to lose.
You think Texas is the most likely to be
I think
upset?
Texas is
Okay.
the most
Upset,
likely to be
yeah.
upset.
Okay, so I phrased
path isn't
I
as
phrased your
hard.
position wrong.
But yeah. But
Okay,
Texas,
I agree. Texas is more like
Texas is my number one seed that's not making it.
which would either
Oh.
mean that Louisville or Michigan would be in that Final Four.
Which I feel like it would be Louisville to upset them.
Oh
But-
my god!
I
agree.
Because I couldn't.
Don't bet me with a good time.
Yeah.
I would lose my mind.
Louisville
Just even
and
thinking
UCLA.
about
It's
it, I'm like, wow.
You're up the Big Ten and UCLA versus
Literally.
I know.
Rage,
all-
another rage app.
literally.
I know,
all of us
me just
will have
being like,
culminated in this
"Ah!"
Final Four matchup.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Okay, well, go Cards. Go Cards. Oh wait, on this one it has to be. Is it reverse? This is it, right? Are you all saying L?
Yeah, no, it's,
Well, it's
backwards.
Okay.
Yeah, there
'Cause
you go.
this
There
is-
you go.
This is right for me. Okay, go UFL. Bum.
Hoping for you.
And
Okay.
you guys, we need to get you to the Yum Center.
Oh yeah, I need to taste that
We gotta
water.
get you. Gotta taste that water. Really good tap, you guys. Really good.
Best
Like,
tap in the country.
You
Almost.
wanted the Louisville water.
Yeah.
Okay. It's an exciting time. All women's basketball. So
Till
tuned,
next
people.
week when we'll have some answers.
have some
I know.
answers. Hopefully
Oh my
some
God.
fun stories. All right. Episode
Wraps it.
11 in the books. Bye.
bye.